Jonathan from PlayGuitar.com, and today we're going to talk about some, I don't even know what exactly you want to call these, but we're playing with open chords in the key of C, but we're kind of going all over the place with it, right? We're really using, I guess you could say we're using drone notes with the first and second strings. We're going to leave those strings basically untouched and open the whole time. Now in the key of E major, E of course is our tonic, and B is the fifth, right? The fifth of the key is a perfect harmony, which means it doesn't pull you either major or minor. It doesn't pull you. If someone could catch that fly for me, I would be most grateful. The fifth doesn't pull you in any particular direction. It just adds harmony, right? That's why they call only the fifth and the eighth, which is the octave, are called perfect harmonies. So that explains away our top two strings, okay? We've got these two strings droning the entire time through all these little things that we're going to do. So basically going to show you a bunch of shapes that you can go and have some fun with, right? A lot of it's going to be based off of this E major shape. Okay, so think about your bar chords for the key of E major. We got our E, and then we've got our A at the fifth fret, right? Same shape, E shape, moved up. But instead of barring, like you normally would, all six strings, you got two ways you can approach this one. You can either play the root note on the fifth string, or leave it off if you want, and just kind of don't worry about the root note there. But you're gonna let these two strings drone through the chord, right? Not a very good sentence. So with root note, without. So that's our A. You can do the same thing with the B, 7th fret. So those are our major shapes. Now we can also look at some root 5 shapes. Now for that, what we're going to do is use basically a power chord. So we've got an E, 7th fret, 5th string. Okay, we're going to make a power chord, which is just 1, 5, 8. Okay, so think of it as coming right out of your root 5 major shape there, okay? Except again, we're going to lose the top two strings and just let them ring. So that basically just puts us down here into that power chord, except with E, we got that low one too, right? So you got that great full sounding power chord, and it is a power chord. It's all just EBE repeats. So you can also play around with other fingerings, okay? So like, for instance, I'm putting a second finger here on, that's a D sharp right there. It's 8th fret, 3rd string, okay? So, and then of course to get that to ring through, I need to lift up my pinky just for a moment. So that's a nice one to play with. So we can use that power chord shape for major chords. So that also gives us B down here, 2nd fret, use the same shape. And of course A. I hope you can already start to hear how rich these are. This is really, it's kind of a key specific trick based on the tuning of the guitar, but it's a cool one. And, you know, every now and then you got to pull out the cool tricks. So what else can we do? We can do C sharp minor, okay? We're going to use the same shape that we're using for the major shapes on the 5th string. We're going to use that for minor too, because it's a power chord. Remember, we're not talking about where the 3rd in the chord comes from on that 2nd string in the shape, right? So we're not using that. So we're just left with the power chord. So you've got E, C sharp minor, B, A, And I mean, you could go further up too, right? You could do like the F sharp minor. I guess it all depends on how high you want to go. Those sound nice too, though, right? F sharp minor at the 9th fret, 5th string, and then G sharp minor, 11th fret, same thing, right? I don't really ever use those just because it's getting up a little bit high on the acoustic. I tend to use this on the acoustic for whatever reason. I don't know. You can, of course, play this on the electric too. One other thing here. You can, so we've talked about this shape without using the root note there, right? So that gets us B, A, E. What can we do for our minors? Well, think about your bar chord minor shape, okay? Root 6, bar chord, minor. Well, let's use strings 3, 4, 5 from that, okay? So now we take it off of there, we go like this, and we got this kind of stretched out version of the E major shape, right? So we can use this in place of F sharp minor. And then you can move it up for G sharp minor. Go through your chord scale. All right, you got a lot of tools that you can go play with now. Let me know in the comments below what comes to mind when you start playing with this. Do you come up with a new chord progression? Did you write a song? Have you used this before? I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe for more lessons like this, and we'll see you again in the next one.